Hi, let's make this easy and beautiful palazzo wrap pants. Hi, welcome and welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be making this lovely pattern you saw earlier. And to start with, we're using a 2 yards of fabric to achieve this style. Well, I cut this fabric into two, the 2 yards. I divided it two equally, and this is what you can see. I folded it into two, or the one part of it into two and the other part into two, and then I spread it across each other. As you can see, it's folded into four this way. So first of all, I trim out the excess, and then for this pattern we are starting from this edge here, not the folded edge. We are not starting from the folded edge, but from the pieces outside here. So for this pattern, we are using only our round hip circumference for this, which is your round hip measurement divided by 4. You place it there. And if you want the wrap to extend up to your front, you have to add about 10 to 12 inches. But if you want it just to be like up to your dart point, you just need like 5 to 7 inches, depend on your preference. So now for our crotch depth, for our crotch line, I came up by 13 inches, which is my hip divided by 4 plus 1.5 inches. That's how I get my crotch length. And then for my crotch depth, I went up by 2.5 inches. Also, I extend the length by 2.5 inches and got my crotch, perfect crotch length. And note that you have to remove your 2 inches for your waistband if while adding the crotch length. So for this, instead of using 13 for my crotch depth, I extend the measurements up, the tape rule up by 2 inches. So the total of my crotch depth here is 11 inches. So with the band is going to be, I'm going to use a 2 inches band, so it's going to be 13 inches. So now you're just going to sew that place down, and this is what we got after sewing it. Now after then, I this is what I said, I trim out by 7 inches because I just wanted mine to be by like the dart point, not totally wrapped to the front. So now this is what I'm doing by cutting it out to give me my the perfect thing of what I wanted. So after securing that place, the next thing, this is how the pants looks out. This is how it turned out after sewing the crotch line. This is what we'll be having, and our pants is coming together. So now we're going to press down the side, which is pressing it down by half of an inch and further of half of an inch, just like this, as I did. And then you're going to do this for the four edges of the pants. This is what it looks like. Make sure you iron at every process of your sewing. It makes your sewing neat and makes your work very easy. The band, we're using a band, or the longness of this band, which is the length, is your round waist measurement times 2. Let's say your round waist is 35, you're going to times it by 2, which is 70, and this is what you're going to be using for your band, because you need it to be excess on both sides. So you're going to notch it on the mid side. This band, the height is 5 inches, which is going to fall back to 2 inches at the end of the day. So you notch it by the midpoint and then attach it to the midpoint, which you join your crotch, and sew it down just like this. I find it hard to explain how to sew it, but this is the sewing part. Just this down so that you can understand. You first of all sew it, which is placing the band on the right side to the left side of your main fabric and stitch it down first. Then you go ahead and then turn it in, and then turn your band out just like this that I'm showing you. Very difficult to explain. just like this. You turn it out and then sew it down. So for you to get a perfect band, the remaining band, this is what I did. First of all, you stitch down the band just like I did in this video, straight down up to the point of where your pants end. At this point, you're going to stitch it down here and then turn your band out and then sew the remaining band in, if you understand me. So after doing that, this is what we have, a very perfect and clean stitch. So our pant is coming together gradually. I just thought to add some a bit exaggeration on the M line. So I thought to give it a scallop, or I don't know, but I just thought to give it this simple and fine design. So now I came up by 1.5 inch from the M line and then I drew a straight line there. So now I'm just going to be doing what is in my head, and just like this that I'm doing it. And then we'll cut it out and we'll be using a bias to turn it in to give it a perfect line, to make it neat, just like this. You can as well just hem it straight, or you do the same paparazzi I did here, or you come up with a idea of your own. I just like to give every design my own perfect touch. So we're going to be using a bias to just to turn it in the way you use a bias to finish up your sewing. See what it looks like after the oh my god, I love this so much. And this is what we got after sewing. It's a very simple, but it can be complicated if you are not careful. It's a very easy style. And this is what we got after showing. We are through. If you are yet to subscribe, what are you for? Please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Also, if you have any video idea, drop it in the comment section so that I can recreate. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.